Hey guys, welcome back to Cook Eat Enjoy Food. If you are new here, you are always welcome, and don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, share the video, and also like it. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make the most delicious custard cream donuts. I'm telling you, this recipe is so easy and the donuts are so delicious. Let's get into the video. So for the ingredients, we are going to need 2 cups of all-purpose flour or cake flour. So today I'm using cake flour, and you can also use all-purpose flour or bread flour. Just make sure that the flour you are using does not have a rising agent. To the 2 cups of flour, we are going to add 1 teaspoon of yeast. This is instant yeast. So what you're going to do, you're going to put the yeast on one side of your bowl. And then we are going to need 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt, and then the salt you're going to add it on the other side of the bowl. 1/3 cup of sugar. Today I'm using a fork. So you just want to mix all your dry ingredients well together. After mixing them well together, you're going to get your wet ingredients, which are 30 grams of butter. So you're going to add it in there. You're going to crack in 1 egg. And then we are going to add 1/2 cup of warm milk. So you're just going to add in a little bit of milk first. And then you just mix it together. Just add some milk. Make sure your milk is not hot but warm. So at this stage, add to knead your dough inside the bowl, or you can dump it out and just put it on your surface and then knead it. Make sure before you touch the dough, wash your hands, please. The surface with some flour. So we are going to knead the dough for 10 minutes. Go ahead, put on your timer and knead your dough for 10 minutes. I'm just going to put on my timer right now, 10 minutes. So it's on for 10 minutes. Let's start kneading. Like my dough, I can see it is too sticky. It's really sticky. I just add some flour. Continue kneading. Oops, there goes the timer. So this means I've been kneading this for 10 minutes. This is the consistency you want your dough to be like. It's not that dry and it's not that sticky. This is what you want it to be like. So what you're going to do, you just place it back in your mixing bowl. And then I'm just going to get a little bit of oil. Cover it with dough. You're going to get a towel and cover it with a towel. Also use plastic wrap, and then just put it in a warm place to let this rest for 1 hour. While our dough is resting, we are going to go ahead and make the cream filling. So what you are going to need, we'll be needing 1/3 cup of sugar. You can use any type of sugar, but white sugar is ideal. So 1/3 cup of sugar. you're just going to add it in your pot. We are going to add 2 egg yolks. These are egg yolks and they must be 2. So you're going to separate the egg yolks from the egg whites. We're just going to mix this up and just mix it until it is well combined. We are going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence or vanilla extract. And then we are going to add 1.5 tablespoons of flour. 250 ml of hot milk. What you're going to do, here's the tricky part. You're just going to add a little bit of the milk and then you mix it fast so that the eggs cannot scramble up. Add a little bit. So after mixing it very well, we are now going to put this onto the stove on medium heat and just continue stirring it until it has started to thicken up. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to mix this until it is nice and thick. To use a whisk, I'm just going to let it cook for a minute or so, and then I'm going to remove it from the pot. I'm going to remove it from the pot and just strain it. Put it in a strainer. It's pretty hot. You must be careful not to burn yourself. So you're just going to strain it like this in a bowl, and then you just cover it with clean wrap or plastic wrap. Make sure the plastic wrap touches the surface of our pastry cream. Must place it into the fridge so that it can cool down. This is how our dough looks like. I'm just going to dust my surface. So I'm going to work with some flour. I'm going to get my dough and just knead it for some minutes. We just want to wake it up. You're going to get your rolling pin and you're going to roll the dough out. Now you're going to get your round cookie cutter. If you don't have a round cookie cutter like me, you just get any cup. So I'm going to use this one, and we're going to cut it with the mouth of the cup or the glass. So I'm just going to cut it like that into a perfect circle and just lay it on a dusted surface area. So guys, what you want to do is to put your cooking oil in a pan or a pot, and then you put it on high heat. So you let the oil get hot, and then when it's nice and hot, you're going to reduce your heat to medium heat. The method that I like to use to see or to check if the oil is nice and hot, I put in a skewer, a wooden skewer. If it starts to bubble up or you can see bubbles surround the skewer, this means the oil is hot enough and we can start frying our donuts. Because I am using a small pot, I'm only going to put 3 donuts at a time. So you must prevent overcrowding your pot with too many donuts, as this may cool off the oil, resulting in soggy donuts. The main problem that I'm going to tell you, and it's also from experience, I've experienced it, is putting the donuts in hot oil, like very hot oil, oil, what happens is the outer part will cook very quickly, and then the inner part will not cook. So this will result in having a doughy donut, and that's not a good feeling at all. So make sure your oil is not too hot when you put in your donuts. Let them cook for 2 minutes on each side or 3 minutes, and just until they are nice and golden brown. While they are still nice and hot, we're just going to sprinkle them with some sugar. Just sprinkle them with some sugar and then just let them cool. Now this is the time you go and get your piping bag if you're having a piping bag. But like for me, I do not have a piping bag, so I'll be using a plastic. What I did, I put the cream into the plastic, and then I directed the cream to one corner of the plastic. So what I'm going to do, I'll go and make a little hole just there. Just a nice small hole. You're going to get your donut, and then just in the side there, you try to make a hole. You're going to get your cream and just pipe it in. So when the cream is going in the donut, you feel that the donut is becoming a little bit bigger and bigger, and it's also starting to become heavier and heavier. I'm just going to do this to the rest of my donuts, and then I'll be back. So there we have it, guys. Here is our custard cream donuts. I'm telling you, these donuts are so delicious. You guys should try them out. What I love about them is that they have a crisp outside, and they are so fluffy and soft in the inside. They are so delicious. The announcement that I had to make is that I would like to make a Q&A in my upcoming video. So I was wondering, maybe you guys have some questions that you would like to ask me. So what you're going to do, you just follow me on Instagram at cookeatenjoy_food. You'll find me there, and you just DM me your question. If you do not have Instagram, you can also just write your questions in the comments down below, and then I will be answering your questions on my upcoming videos. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, share the video, and also like it. Bye! See you in the next video.